YouTube? Y'all already know this. I am back with another video, and also if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because what are you waiting on? I just really want to know who you waiting on. Are you waiting on me? Are you waiting on yourself? What is it? I just really want to know. But like I said, if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn those post notifications on, and so whenever I drop a video, you'll get that video. Yes, you will get the first video that I drop. But until then, I am Nyla B, and I'm checking in back with another video. As y'all already know, this is a special video, and today I am going to be doing a story time for y'all. I know y'all probably seen I know y'all seen me like comment whatever, what video should I make? Should I do a dislike video or should I do an elementary video? And we had two people decide one of each. So I was like, you know what, since I already had comment the elementary video, why not just do it? So make sure you give this video a fat thumbs up. Make sure you like this video. Like I said, make sure you comment what you think of this video, and we're just gonna get right on to back when I was in elementary. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so how can I put this? Because this is a very long time. This was a very long time, and I don't know what to really say because I know this is a very long time, and I'm just like, you know. But so let's start off when I was in first grade. I'm also gonna be posting some pictures of me when I was a baby. Not all of them, but like when I was a baby, and like when I was like a little girl. You get what I'm saying? But I think I had that picture. Hopefully I do. I'm pretty sure I do though. But yeah, so we're gonna start off when I was in first grade. Sorry my hair looks a mess, y'all, but this is my first time really getting on the camera, because y'all know ever since I get on the camera I'm looking like a slave. I'm looking slayed. So today it's just, you know, I'm looking a little rough right now, but we don't care about that. We care about this little story time, right? So anyways, so when I was in first grade, y'all, it used to be so much that went down. As a matter of fact, let's start off from pre-K all the way to like the older grades. So in pre-K, I was very little. Y'all know that I was very little. We did our little numbers, we did our little alphabet and all that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, I was very little. I was doing my alphabets. I was just a little girl. Oh my god. Now, one thing I do remember, we always used to go home early. And I'll just be so excited because, oh y'all, going home early, which is like the best thing. But yeah, so I remember my teacher, you know, helping me with my alphabets, me learning my alphabets, her numbers. I 1, 2, 3s. We had, you know, different kind of songs, baby songs, whatever, you know what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff. And so it was just, you know, crazy, and like it was just like, I don't know, but like, yes, pre-K was just, I don't know. I think pre-K was just lit because you didn't really do nothing. You're a kid, you're a baby, so you just don't do much. I mean, so that's what happened in pre-K. Now I'm gonna go to kindergarten. Oh my god, kindergarten, I had this teacher, we're just gonna call her Miss B, because her actual name was my last name. And so I told some of y'all my last name, but we're just gonna call her Miss B. So yeah, so I had Miss B. Miss B was my teacher, and so I remember she was like a cool slash, you know, rowdy kind of person, and I remember She will always call my name all the time. We have our little lunch kits, you know, going to lunch and all kind of stuff, y'all. And we kind of did the same thing inside kindergarten, but we just did more stuff. Like we colored more, you know, we had different kind of paper things to do, you know. It was carpet time at one point in time where you have to listen to a story or, you know, stuff like that, you know, writing on the board or her writing on the board. We had math, science, social studies, but and all that kind of stuff. And you know, it's crazy now it's like where we stay, because we stay out in Katy, y'all. And so like where we stay, my brother was in first grade and I was like, I mean, not first grade, he was in kindergarten, and I was like, oh my God, I never seen kindergarten, you know, give this much work. And so it was just like, oh my God, like my brother had so much work, it wasn't even funny. And mind you, my brother's only 5 years old and he has like all this work. He has, you know, like he has math, he has his alphabets, he just has so much stuff. And there's the point where, like, I don't know, but I feel like KDISD is very strict, because like my brother, he was like learning with like 5 plus this and or 10 plus that or 3 plus this. So I know when I was in kindergarten, they took it real easy on us with that. But I don't know about KDISD. KDISD, I think they, you know, I think they are very strict. And since, you know, you get into the next grade quick, they probably just want you to like learn faster enough, or I don't know. Y'all comment down below for a 5-year-old. When I was in kindergarten, you know what I'm saying? But so yeah, in kindergarten was kind of fun, but my teacher, she could be a lot of iffy sometimes, and sometimes she was a little nice. I remember she had rolled her little chair down one time. It was just so cute, y'all, because I remember me like in this little line, in my little line or whatever in my class. It was just so cute, like, oh my God, it was so adorable. And we used to walk down with our little lunch kits with our little bubbles in our mouths and all kind of stuff. It was just so fun. But let me tell y'all, when I get to some more of it, y'all gonna be like, girl, what? You know what I'm saying? But kindergarten, that was good. Now we're gonna move on to first grade. In first grade, I had, we're just gonna call her Miss D. So I had Miss D for first grade. For first grade, I had her. And oh my God, for first grade, I remember we used to do spelling tests every single Friday, y'all. We used to do spelling tests. We used to do, what else we used to do? We used to do writings, reading, all that kind of stuff. Now, I think, mind you, in first grade, I think I had like 2 teachers in first grade. I'm not quite sure. I think it was 2 or 1. Yeah, no, that was so long ago. So I think I had 2 or 1. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure. I feel like I did have 1 teacher or 2 teachers. Like I said, I'm not quite sure. I could be wrong, but I could be right. So yeah, I remember I had her. We had spelling tests every single Friday, and I remember I would have to go home and study them study words, and I would have to study for the spelling test that's coming up and all this kind of stuff. So it was just like, you know, yeah. Hold on, y'all, let me go get my charger because my phone is going dead and we can't have that. So I'm probably gonna come over here and talk to y'all. Can y'all see me? Y'all might can see me, but I have to charge my phone over here. So I'm gonna get my charger. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, y'all. So basically, like I was saying, I remember we had so much spelling tests and all kind of stuff. We had spelling tests. We had so much stuff. It wasn't even funny. So, oh my God. Then I remember every single time I'd be in that chair taking my little spelling test or whatever, she'll come around and like grade it. Like if she say the word and we spell it and we get it right, she'll come and put a check. And if it's wrong, I guess she'll just go to the next person. Basically letting you know like that's wrong. You know, you need to go back and fix it. Oh my God, y'all. So I just know that first grade was like a start. I know first grade was definitely a start. But see, then I don't know what had happened with me in first grade, because I had ended up having another first grade teacher, and I was in her class also. I don't know. No, y'all, I think I did have two teachers, because I had Miss D, and then I had Miss R. So we're gonna call her Miss D. We had Miss D and we had Miss R. So I think I did have two teachers, y'all. I think I did. I'm not quite sure if I did, but if I'm not mistaken, I think I did now, because clearly I had Miss D and Miss R in first grade. So yeah, I think I did have two teachers back in first grade. So yes, I had Miss D and Miss R, and I think Miss R was my math teacher. Oh my God, she was like the best teacher. I still love her to this day. I still like her to this day, because she, oh my God, when I tell you, she was always helping me with everything. It didn't, like, it don't matter. I just remember, like, you know, she was just the best. She was just the best teacher ever, like, ever I had. So shout out to her, because I love her. And yeah, but so we was in math class with Miss R, and she taught us a whole bunch of math. We had, you know, math to do, you know, like basically paperwork math, and sometimes we'll go on the floor and she'll write like a little math question down, and we have to answer it. First person hand go up, she calls on. Oh my God, y'all. I remember I used to be like almost the first person to raise my hand every single time she would ask me a question. Every single time she would ask me a question, my hand would go up. And she would never pick me. Like, she'll pick somebody else, because I think she already knows that I already know it. And so she'll want somebody else to know, because I'll put my hand up like in a quick second. You know what I'm saying? So I think she just knew that I knew. And when I did do, sometimes she'll call on me and then I'll get it right. And then I'll tell y'all, like, whenever she was writing down them answers on the board and she would ask me, my hand would go quick up. I am not joking. I am not playing. And then some of the math was like, you know, a little rough. You know what I'm saying? And also I remember we used to have like little coupons or whatever, and in math class where, like, I think if you got turn in your homework and, you know, did your homework or do your work in class, you get like a free coupon where, you know, you could take off your shoes, you could sit in the teacher's chair, you can have a partner, you can have a friend, you know, sit with a friend, talk with a friend, you know, eat outside, you know, stuff like that. And I remember so the coupon, the name of the coupon that I always picked was Stinky Feet. Like, that was the always one I had picked. I don't know why, but that's the always one I had picked. Like, I would always love to take off my shoes in class. It would never fail. I remember me always picking Stinky Feet. So I would always get coupons, and I always get Stinky Feet. Then I remember I had got a coupon that had said sit in a teacher's chair. Oh my God, that was so fun. Like, basically you get to sit in a teacher's chair until the whole entire class period is over. And then I think right after her class, you know, because we only have 2 classes in first grade, so I think right after math class, it was time to go home. So yeah, and I remember I had so many friends, and also I remember my little friend that I had in first grade. I remember I came in the classroom that morning, started crying, and I didn't want to talk to nobody, and I just had my head down, came in the classroom. My teacher was asking me what was wrong, you know, and so she sat right in front of me. So I was like crying in the morning time. I forgot what I was crying about. I don't remember what I was crying about, but I knew it was something that happened at home that I came to school crying about. I just don't remember what it was. So yeah, I remember I had my friend sitting in the front of me, and she had asked me, you know, what's wrong? Are you okay? Do you need anything? Stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, this girl's like super, super duper nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's really cool. She's really nice or whatever. And I can never forget, she made me like, you know, feel a little better towards the end of the day. I was, you know, getting all better and everything like that. And I remember she was helping me with some stuff and all kind of stuff. She was just that nice little friend. You know what I'm saying? So then I remember me and her, you know, we have the exact same, we have the exact same transportation. So our transportation was walking home across the street. Mind you, I'm in first grade. So, mind you, the teachers are walking us across the street because we were only in first grade. You know what I'm saying? But mind you, you got security guards, but the teachers are walking you, you know, across the street. And I had my teacher, Miss R, she would walk us across the street. And I met her mom, and I remember that me and her mom, we started talking or whatever, and I met her mom, and, you know, I just loved her, and so I had to meet her mom or whatever, and this and this and that. Then I remember, like, a couple months later, my mama came in the picture. She could pick me up from walking, and, you know, it was sunny outside and everything. So my mama, she was, you know, walking to come pick me up, and she finally had met her. Cause I was telling my mama when I had got home walking, because mind you, I'm still in first grade, and my brother, I think he was like, I'm not sure if he was in school at the time or I think he was in school at the time, but I remember I was in first grade and we was walking to my apartment or whatever, and I remember I came home like telling my mama, hey, look, you need to meet her. I really want you to meet her. This is my friend, you know, I love her, and this and that. She's the best friend ever. So my mom was like, okay. So my mom was like, when I get a chance, I will meet her. Like I said, so a few months later, my mama came in the picture and she met her mom. And from there, y'all, it just has been like, I remember from there, they was just hanging out. I always just went to her house all the time. You know, we would ride bikes together. I would spend the night at her house and all kind of stuff from that day on, y'all. And so then, that was first grade. Now we're gonna move on to second grade. Second grade, I think second grade was in the exact same hallway. So, I think I do remember who I had no, I don't remember their names, but I also remember in second grade, I had 2 teachers. Again, I think I had 2 teachers because, no, I think I had 3, and then hold on, y'all, because it's like, that was like a long time ago, so, you know, you might forget how many teachers you had and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so I think second grade was in the exact same hallway as the first graders. So I think because I didn't have Miss R again. I had like 2 other teachers that I forgot about. I forgot their names, but they were really nice. And the other teacher that I had, she was like iffy kind of person. You know what I'm saying? She was okay, and then she gonna be, you know. But yeah, so I had her for second grade. I think I had her for second grade, and I don't remember all that happened in her classroom. Oh my god, I remember all the time in second grade, she will always call my name. It never fails. Like, she will always call my name all the time, and I'd be like, what? Like, what do you want? What do you need? Why do you keep calling my name? She will always call my name to the little group or whatever. She always had like a little group table. And oh, that's right, we had stations. Whatever. You had I think reading time, you had listen to a story, you had, I don't know what else you had, but you just had so much. And then also you had group time with the teacher. So I remember she always would call me for group time all the time. She will always call me for group time. It never fails. She will always call me for group time. And in group time, we're just learning like flash cards or flash words, or we all have the exact same book, and we're reading the book, and everybody in the group will follow along, and the teacher will also follow along. So I remember I used to do the little stations or whatever, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, they had like comfortable stuff that you could sit on and lay on during stations. Also you had little tub stations too. I think you had little tub stations. You had like I said, reading. You had listening to reading. And sometimes you also had read with a friend. Oh my god, it's like I don't know what's wrong with teachers, but the worst thing that they would sometimes take away is reading with a friend. Like, it's like you could read with a friend on a Friday or something like that, but on like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you're doing regular stations. Sometimes they'll throw, read with a partner. You know what I'm saying? But I guess she will always say, oh, I can never fail what she always says. She always said, it's getting too loud. Y'all need to be quiet, or we're gonna go back to our desk and we're gonna put the stations away. So basically, it couldn't be fun though, because stations was like the rest of the class period. It was like the rest of the class time, and yeah, we would do like stations for the rest of the class, for the rest of the day. And so when it was a good time ready to go home, we'd get our stuff off the little racks. They had little racks that you put your backpacks on, and so she'd say, go get your backpacks, come sit down, bring me your behavior chart. Y'all, I remember, I'm gonna get to that because baby, I got some stuff to tell y'all. Okay, I got some stuff to tell y'all. So I remember one time I was in specials and I had gotten in trouble, and she was calling everybody name that had gotten in trouble to bring them behavior chart. Now sometimes she'll call the people that got a smiley face or a good behavior first, and then she'll call the people that did make good choices or got in trouble last. So she called the people that did good, and she called the people that did bad. And so I could never forget. I remember she had called my name because I was doing bad. I guess I had gotten in trouble. I don't know what specials it was. Oh, I think it was art. I think in art I had gotten in trouble or whatever. And so at the end of the day had came. And so she had called my name, to come get, roll up or come get a form, come get your behavior chart signed. Oh, y'all, it never felt. I went up there to get my little behavior chart, and I'm trying to think what she wrote down, because I think she had wrote down not listening, talking when the teacher's talking, and stuff like that. And so I would never forget, as soon as I got home, my parents would ask me, like, where is your behavior chart? And I'll be like, over here. Y'all, I used to be so scared. I used to be so scared because I knew on that behavior chart it was not going down. It was not good. What I had got on my behavior chart was like not good whatsoever. So I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, my parents are asking me for my behavior chart. And then sometimes I would forget. No, as a matter of fact, I don't forget. I choose to forget. Like, I forgot. And then sometimes my parents would forget. And then when I do show them, you know, that my behavior chart is good, they will see the bad. And they'll be like, what happened? Why you didn't show me this the day that you got in trouble? And so, mind you, what's crazy is, oh my God, y'all. What's crazy is your parents had to sign what you did wrong. So you would have to show your parents your behavior chart because they have to sign what you did wrong. So there was no running away from the behavior that you had got. Either a good choice or a bad choice that you had got. It did not fail. You would have to show your parents because if you didn't get it signed, they will call home. I'm telling you, my school, I know. And this was back in A-Leaf. I went to A-Leaf. And so, yeah, so like I said, it was very strict, that little school. I remember that, and I had got in trouble. The next day came to her class. I was good, and then the next day after that, I was bad again. Somehow I got another bad report, and then she ended up calling my name again, and then I got that behavior situation on my behavior chart. She wrote it down on my behavior chart. It's like a blue folder that says A-Leaf, and it has like 3 little smiley face on it, and it says A-Leaf, and it says behavior chart. And so she would sign my behavior chart every single day with a pen or something like that. And sometimes she would write down that I did good today. Sometimes she would write down, you know, she did an excellent job and this and this and that. But most of the time, y'all, I was always getting in trouble. Like, literally, I was always getting in trouble. Always. It never failed. Like, I'm always getting something wrote down on my behavior chart, like, all the time. So I'll be so scared when I get home because I know I'm about to get it. I know I'm about to get it already. So I get home, my parents ask me, where your behavior chart at? And I'll be like, in my backpack. Go get it. Y'all, my heart be like beating so fast because I know I'm about to get in trouble, y'all. I know I'm about to get in trouble, so my heart is beating so fast. So I know I'm about to get in trouble and my heart is beating so fast, and so I end up bringing them my behavior chart. And so they're like, you know, why did you get this? Why was you talking in class? Why was you talking back to the teacher? Why are you doing all this stuff? Go give me a belt. Y'all, we're not even about to go there, y'all, because I was only in 2nd grade. See, 1st grade, I was in 2nd grade. 2nd grade, you know, I did some, it never fails. I always got in trouble in specials. It never failed. I felt like, and I still kind of feel like this to this day, I feel like a lot of them teachers did not like me. I feel like a lot of them teachers hated me, bro. I really do, because they would always write me up for no reason. They always wrote on my behavior chart that I was doing something wrong. Like, I wasn't doing anything wrong. They were just writing me down. And every single time I would get home, I'm in trouble. Like, it never fails. I'm always getting in trouble. And I'm like, for what? What did I do? Like, it never fails, y'all. So, that was 2nd grade. Now we're going to move into 3rd grade. Oh, my God, y'all. It's about to get worse. Again, it's about to get real worse. I would never fail. I had this strict teacher. I had 2 strict teachers. That was Miss J and Miss W. That's what we're going to say. Miss J and Miss W. Okay? I know their names, but we're just going to say Miss J and Miss W. So yes, Miss J and Miss W, were like the strict teachers. And so I would never forget. She will always, and Miss J, she was the math teacher. Miss W, she was like the reading teacher, the writing teacher, you know, all that kind of stuff. Language arts teacher. She was all of that. I had a math teacher, and then I had all of the above teacher. Okay, and then I think I had. Also, I'm trying to think, because I don't think I had 2 teachers. I think I had 1, 2, 3. I think I had 4 teachers in 3rd grade, if I'm not mistaken. I think. I'm not quite sure. You know, it's been so long that I don't. It's like, I know you're like, well, you remember their names, but you don't remember what happened. Look, it's been so long ago. Okay, that's been like so long. So long ago. Okay, yeah, so Miss J, she was a math teacher, and I remember sometimes I will get some stuff right, and I used to be the first one to raise my hand sometimes, and sometimes like I never fail, and I'm admitting this to y'all. I will always used to talk to my little partner on the side of me, cause mind you, we would go on the floor. We'll sit on the little floor, not rugs, but we'll sit on the floor while she's up here teaching, and I'm just, you know, looking at her talk, writing on the board. You know, you got bar models and all kind of different stuff like that. You got like, you know, little tens, ones, hundreds, all that kind of stuff, thousands, millions, all that kind of stuff. Mind you, you don't learn that in 3rd grade though. You don't learn millions, trillions, and all that kind of stuff. You don't learn that kind of stuff in 3rd grade. You just learn ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. Anything other than that, you don't learn about. And so I remember it never fell that oh my god, sometimes I had trouble with bar models, but sometimes it was like, you know what I'm saying, it was so iffy. But it would never fail. I remember she always used to tell me, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. She will always tell me to pay attention. And sometimes I'm talking to my little partner on the side of me. She wasn't my friend. She was just somebody that I talked to. So I would always talk to my little partner or whatever. And oh my god, that was so funny, whatever. So then, y'all, in 2nd grade, oh my god. 2nd grade, I think I was popular, but not anymore, you know what I'm saying? So I remember she always used to tell me pay attention and all that kind of stuff. And she always tell me pay attention. Every single time, like, we're like, get ready to line up for lunch, she always say no talking. And we still have our hands behind our back, or, you know what I'm saying? And we still walking. I don't know why they had our hands behind our back. But I was not putting no bubble in my mouth when I was in 3rd grade. I think in 3rd grade you have to put a bubble in your mouth. I was like, look, this is me. I'm in 3rd grade, okay? I'm 3rd grade. I am to the point where I don't need no bubble in my mouth. What? So I remember she would always pick on me all the time. She would always pick on me. It never fails. I have so many witnesses, it ain't even funny. I remember she always used to pick on me. If I ain't have my hands behind my back, she would like tell me hands behind my back. And I would just ignore her. I wouldn't even do it. And she'd be like, and she'd look at me with these big old eyes, and she'd be like, put your hands behind your back and put that bubble in your mouth before I call home. I was like, y'all, mind you, I'm in 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up doing it because I knew if she would have called home, I would have got my toe up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Y'all, it's just so much. So I remember she told me, you know, hands behind your hand, behind your back, bubble in your mouth. And so I had to put a bubble in my mouth, and that was just like, so weird. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that was like so weird. Like, I was like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was like so weird, because I'm thinking I'm in 3rd grade, I'm not in 1st grade, I'm not in 2nd grade, and I'm not in pre-K. Why I still have bubbles in my mouth and hands behind your back? Why? So I will never forget, me and my little friends, we got in a little line or whatever for lunch. Sometimes they have the best food. Sometimes me and my friend would be like, ugh, this is nasty. I don't want that. The fruit is good. You know what I'm saying? We would always get the fruit. I remember it never failed. I remember I used to have money in my bank account. Like I would say a lot, but then I would say after that a lot went away, I started having no money in my account. Like every single day I came to lunch, I have no money in my account, so I couldn't get no snacks. So I remember sometimes I would ask my friend to give me a snack, and sometimes she would give me a snack, and sometimes she'd be like, "Didn't I just get you a snack yesterday?" You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, and like now, y'all, it's about to get worse, you know what I'm saying? So then I remember we came back to the classroom and we started going back to bar models and stuff like that. And so she'll tell me sometimes I'll be looking like in the hallway because, mind you, you don't have a door that you could shut. So it's just like a open. So this is the classroom, right? This is all her classroom. And so it's just a door right here. It's not even a door. It's just like an open space that you can go out and you can just see, like, you know, people walking through the hallways and stuff like that. So I'm always turning my back to see who's in the hallway. So she'll always tell me, pay attention. You know what? I'm about to write this on my board and I'm calling home today. Oh my God. Y'all, I don't know. It was like I had a very hard time paying attention to what she was saying or paying attention to her. And then after she called home and wrote my name down, I started paying attention to her. Oh, and then she was like, and then I feel like, this is what I feel like. I feel like she was testing us. She was testing me. Because when I got my eyes on her, she was like, all right, y'all. You know, we had our little boards and our little markers. We had a little expo marker. And so I never forget that she was like, all right, y'all. Y'all do this on y'all's own. And we'll get back together and we'll all go over it. So I feel like she was testing me. I feel like she was. So this is me. So I'm, you know, she has a little problem on the board or whatever. And so I'm trying to solve it. And then I'll be like, and then I told her, I need help. This is what she told me. That's why you shouldn't have been paying attention. And started looking out at people walking through. And I was like, so she did that on purpose. Some teachers will do that. Some teachers, you'll be looking out and doing something, and then they be like, all right, y'all, it's time to do this on your own, and then you do it on your own, and then you call them for help, and they be like, this is why you should be paying attention, because you know that you're going to need help, and you're not paying attention, so you have no clue what I'm doing. So I remember I asked her for help, and she's like, that's why you need to be paying attention to what I'm saying or doing, so you won't be lost, and you need help. So she had ended up helping me, and then it happened again. We all came back together. And I was still looking at people walking in the hallway. I don't know. I was so obsessed looking at people walking in the hallway. I don't know, y'all. That was just so obsessed. That was just a obsession I had. Like looking at people walking in the hallway, looking at students look up in the hallway, going to the restroom every single time. You know what I'm saying? It was just so funny. So I had, people walking in the hallway, and she would say, all right, y'all. It's time to get back together. It's time to do the whole entire problem together. So I'm wandering it off. And she's like, pay attention. Oh, y'all. She telling me to pay attention, y'all. She's still telling me to pay attention. And I was like, okay. So I started paying attention. And then 1 minute, I was like, oh. And so then, because she would say boards down, markers down. Pay attention to how you do the problem, how you solve it. And a lot of people had got it right. I was the only person that had got it wrong because I was not paying attention. And so she was like, so when she was, giving us the answers and solving the answer, this is me. She's like, all boards down, all markers down. So you know how some of us, I'm talking to us teenagers, you know how us back in elementary, we'll pick up the little boards and we'll hurry up and write, what's she talking about? And then we'll hurry up and put the boards down and the expo markers down. And then she'll be like, and then we'll be like, And then we'll write down the answer, and then she'll be like, let me see our boards and let me see if y'all got it right. And so then she'll be like, you got it right. And I'll be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I used to do that all the time. And so I'm like, yes, I got it right. And she's like, all right, you can go and move on to the next problem. Y'all, I remember it never felt, I never paid attention to that teacher. It was like it was so hard for her to get my attention. She would always have to tell me pay attention all the time. It never failed. Then we got back to our class, and then we had a test. Man, I remember me failing the test, and I remember me failing the math test, all because I wasn't paying attention. Like, I'm paying attention. I'm so obsessed looking at people walking the hallway, so I ended up failing my test or whatever. So I was like, oh my God, I just failed my whole entire test. So here we go. It gets only worse. It only gets worse, y'all. I promise y'all. So here we go. So she calls home saying, oh, your daughter failed the test. She wasn't paying attention. She was looking at people walking the hallway. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? Y'all. And then, because she's still, in third grade, you still have the little things to put your little backpacks on. So I remember me put my little backpack over there, put my little, backpack over there, whatever, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I remember it would be the end of the day. And mind you, I don't think she wrote down. I remember last time she wrote down, me not paying attention. But I remember that she didn't write me down. But sometimes she'll call me for like good behavior, or sometimes, for good behavior sometimes, and then she'll think like, how did you do today, or what was your behavior like? Oh my God, y'all, she literally wrote that I failed the test, bro. She failed the test and she was not paying attention. I thought mind you, I'm thinking she gonna write a good report about me. But see, I guess in her eyes, she think like, you don't deserve to have no good behavior. You don't deserve to me writing down a good behavior. You deserve a bad behavior because you was not paying attention to me. Also, you were talking to your friends. So now when I do, help you with the little problems or go along with everybody with the problems, you like wandering off. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, a lot of it was off task. I think that's what she had put. Oh my God, it never felt elementary. They will always put off task. Let me tell y'all, in elementary, I had so many off tasks, I can't even count how many I had. I know I had so many off tasks, it wasn't even funny. From my specials and even in my class, always write on my behavior chart, off task. I'm like, what did I do? But see, I now know, okay? I now know. So that's what had happened in third grade. That was in Miss Jones' class. Now we're gonna move on to I actually told you her. I actually just told you her name. Yes, her name was Miss Jones, but I had called her Miss J. But her actual name was Miss Jones. Mind you, Miss Jones was that old school teacher. She always tell me I'm old school. I'll pull up at your house and all this kind of stuff. I was like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? So I had told my mama, I was like, Mama, this is the kind of teacher, she said she gonna pull up to my house. She gonna call you on speed dial. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. It's a 22, pew, pew, pew. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I was like, okay. So that was Miss J's situation there, what I had with her. And then with Miss J, sometimes I would never forget this day. I remember I had did so well and so good in her class, and I started paying attention in her class, and I was just getting everything right. Oh my God, I think she was the point where she had called my mom and my parents and was like, she is doing so good, she's doing so better, and she's paying attention and she's getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got an A on everything. She got an A on her test. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. So, like, and then I remember it would never fail. When we was going to lunch, she would always be so nice to me. She'd be like, good job. You're doing a wonderful job. I am so proud of you. Ooh, as a matter of fact, I remember I was about to mess it up. I remember that I was about to mess it up. by doing some stupid. She was just like, look, you doing good now. I just got through calling your parents telling that you just did a great job. You don't want to mess it up. You're doing great. Just keep doing that. Keep doing what you're doing. I almost messed it up. You see? I almost messed up my good behavior. Never fails. But anyways, we're going to move on to Miss W. We're going to move on to Miss W, my reading teacher and all that kind of stuff. So Miss W, she was the kind of person that she stayed having braids in her hair. It never fails. She always had braids in her hair, like, all the time, y'all. It never failed. She always had braids in her hair all the time. And sometimes I remember her coming to work with this short little hairstyle. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I see you. Okay. You know? So, I never forget Miss W's class. She was nice to me sometimes. As a matter of fact, sometimes she was nice to me, but most of the time, y'all, she was rude to me. I mean, she was just rude to me. She was very rude to me. It never felt. She was so rude to me. Like, I don't know. She was just so rude to me. Like, she would always yelling at me. She would always tell me, same thing that Miss Jones sometimes tell me. You know, pay attention and, you know, look up here, do your stations, stop talking, or you're going to be walking a lap around tomorrow at lunch for recess. Oh, y'all, I could never forget. She would always tell me, okay, you're going to be walking a lap around for recess. And then I have a little time to play, and then it'll be time to line up to go back to class and learn. Ooh, y'all be so mad because I'm like, you is just doing the most. Like, for what? For what? You always having me walk around these laps. Like, for what? Why? Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. Back to that. Even though it was a long time ago, that made me so frustrated. I was mad. I was like, ooh, she got on my nerves. I remember me and my little friends will always stay talking about her. Always talking about how she always make us do laps around, you know what I'm saying? And also, you know, all kind of stuff. And so, yeah, having doing my little laps. And sometimes she was nice to me. Sometimes, you know, she would give me candy. Sometimes she would be nice to me. Most of the time, she was very rude to me. Most of the time, she was very rude to me. Very rude to me. And so I remember during, you know, we had group time or whatever for reading in 3rd grade also. So we had a lot of group time with me and my little friends, whatever. Now, mind you, you are put with a group of people. So you and that group of people have this, like, the exact same stations, and y'all rotate because you have groups. You know, you got groups of people in different other stations. So she'll put different people in a group. So you have this group, you got that group, you got that group, and you got that group. And then she'll say, okay, and then sometimes, no, it's not sometimes, you will have a color. So your color will be purple, pink, red, black, gray. You know, you have all these kind of colors. So our groups was named by colors. So she'll say, okay, color red, you go to your group, go to your station, blue go to your station, gray go to your station, white go to your, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's what it was, and I remember I was this color, so she'll call blue, and sometimes she'll call the stations out, go to your stations, and I remember my station was, I don't know if it was blue, I think it was blue, so she'll say blue group, you come to my desk. Red, you go to listening. Also, you have computers. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. So, yeah, you have all kind of stuff, whatever. So, I remember I went to stations, and I think I had trouble reading this book, and she had to help me with this book. And she kept asking me, like, what is this word? And I'm like, I was just guessing what the word was. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember what the word was, but I think I was guessing that word. But I'm pretty sure now I know the word. So, yeah. So, yeah, and so sometimes she'll have me like reading some flashcards sometimes. And I remember I used to get those flashcards like that. Like I will always get it. Like she'll start off with me, and then she'll start off with another person. Like basically like you're individual. She'll like show you the flashcard. Like she'll say here what this word is, and then she'll put it down. Next word, put it down. Next word, put it down. You know what I'm saying? And then she'll go to the whole entire group, my little group that I had. And so yeah, and then I remember I went back to my desk. I went to my next station, and I'll never forget I think I was being too loud. She said I was being too loud, but who knows if I was really being too loud. But she said I was being too loud, and she was like, I'm gonna be writing this on, my chart. Let me tell you, all my teachers had a behavior chart where they would write down that they will write down what you did wrong, or if you did good, if you did wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I would never forget she wrote down too loud, talking too loud in my behavior chart. Here we go again. It's the end of the day. It's time to go home. My parents asks me, where is your behavior chart? And I'm like, in my backpack. They're like, go get it. I'm so nervous, y'all. I'm so nervous. So I get to my mama and them, my parents, whatever. They see the behavior chart. They're like, okay, you're gonna do this punishment or go get the belt. Whew, y'all. I just thank God that these times are over. I just really do thank God that I am out of elementary. Because when I was in elementary, I got some more stuff to tell y'all. Stay tuned, because this is very juicy. So, yeah. So I got in trouble. I got a whooping, or I think I did a punishment. I'm not really sure. Oh my God. And I remember I came home. I had homework. My parents had asked me, did I have homework? And I told them yes. And so I remember my dad was like, I think I had to like keep writing a sentence over and over and over again. And my handwriting was so bad that my dad made me sit there all night and redo it. Oh my God. I remember I was crying. I'm telling y'all, my dad made me stay there all night, sit in that chair, and made me redo it. He don't care if the sun would have came up, I still would have went to school. My dad did not care. Oh, y'all. I sat in that chair, and I had to write neat. If it was not neat, you will have to go do it again. Oh my God, y'all. And then I remember that it wasn't neat, and I ended up going to sleep. I was so tired. It was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. It was morning time. I think the sun was almost about to come up one time. So, so my dad did not care. If it was not neat, y'all. I remember my parents would be in the shower, taking a shower, right? They'll be taking a shower. And I'm in the living room, or I'm at the table, sleep. So I hear them come out the bathtub. I'm like, I'll hurry up and get up, and I'm still kind of half asleep, and I'm still writing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So whatever that was. So I'm writing whatever, and my dad comes to check on me to see if I'm still writing. But mind you, I'm still asleep. I'm asleep. So I hurry up and get up, and I'm writing, and my dad be like, let me see this paper. So he looks at the paper, and he'll be like, start over. It's not right. Start over. Oh my gosh. So I get a sheet of paper. I write. He go in his room. He laying down. I'm still up. Everybody sleep. My brother sleep. My mama sleep. And my dad sleep. Mind you, my little brother didn't come into the picture until we moved. Until like, as a matter of fact, I'm not sure if he, no, he wasn't in the picture. I don't think he was in the picture. No, he wasn't in the picture at that time. But yeah, he wasn't a part of us at that time. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm at the table and I'm still writing, and I'm so sleepy. I'm so tired that I'm asking my dad, can I go to sleep now? He's like, no, go back to that table and write. I was so sleepy, y'all. Oh my God. And then I actually end up going to sleep. And one time I got away with it, and I went to school because remember, it was homework, so you had to turn it in. And so I remember I went to school one time and turned in exactly what I did. I went to sleep and I turned exactly what I did in. I went to sleep on my own and I turned exactly what I did in. And I remember I got a whole bad grade. So she calls my dad, telling him that I got a bad grade. And my dad asks me again, do you have homework? And it'll be the exact same thing sometimes. And I'll come home and I'll like stay up all night doing the exact same thing. I remember, y'all, I used to turn that work and I would fall asleep. And what I did is what I did. When I went to school the next day, I would turn it in. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And so I was like, oh, I ended up feeling that too. Y'all, it was like so crazy. And this was in Miss Walker's class. Her name was Miss Walker. But I call her Miss W. So I say her actual name, but sometimes I'll call her by name, sometimes I'll call her Miss W. But so yeah, Miss W, whatever, she used to like, she was worse than Miss Jones sometimes. She was very worse than Miss J. She could be worse than Miss J a lot. But that was for 3rd grade. Moving on to 4th grade. 4th grade, I had Miss D and Miss S. Okay. So, let's see. So, I was in 4th grade, and I remember we had started, well, did I come in the beginning of the school year in 4th grade in elementary? I think I did. So, yeah, so I remember me starting school, whatever, in 4th grade with my 2 teachers. In 4th grade, we only had 2 teachers. I know one of them was like 4 teachers I had, and then the rest of them was like maybe 2. Y'all don't remember how many classes I had, but I just remember all the teachers' names, and I remember that these teachers, I don't know, but I feel like a lot of them teachers like. But anyways, y'all, so yeah, in 4th grade, I remember we had started the class, and oh my God, I remember we was in T buildings also. We was in T buildings in 4th grade. And so I had 2 teachers, that was Miss D and Miss S. Oh my God, when I tell you, y'all, in Miss D's class, it was so hot. It wasn't even funny. In Miss S class, it was so cold. All I could do was go to sleep. I couldn't focus what she was teaching. It was that cold in there. It was like freezing. Like, it was so cold that I could not pay attention. All I could do was go to sleep. Y'all, her classroom be so cold every single day. I was like, I need to bring a jacket. So, oh, sorry, y'all. So I had a, let me see. Yeah, I had a jacket in her classroom, and it was so cold. Her classroom was so cold, y'all. You could do nothing but sleep. So she tells me to get up. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go back to my reading teacher and all that kind of stuff. So, I think Miss D, I was in her class, and oh my god, it never fails, y'all. I did not she could teach a very long time. It never failed. I never stayed in her class at all. I was that person that always went to the restroom all the time. I would always go to the restroom all the time. It never felt like I'm always in the restroom. Constantly, I'm in the restroom. Like, this is every single day I'm coming to school. Every single day I'm coming to school, I'm in the restroom while she's teaching, while they're doing work and stuff like that. And I don't get out the restroom until until sometimes I came back to class when class was over. So I remember one time I come back to class was over, and one time she was like, "Where have you been? You have been in that restroom for a very long time. You're not going to my," you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how the teachers has been in elementary. I'm pretty sure some of y'all know. So yeah, so she was like, "You're not going to the restroom the next day. You're gonna stay here and do this work. And if you do need to go to the restroom, I'll have the teacher walk you down. And make sure you get out the restroom." I was like, what? Y'all, I'm telling y'all. A-Leaf, it was a wrap for y'all. It's a wrap. There was no freedom that you can get away from. I had no freedom whatsoever in that school. Whatsoever. Just letting you know. So, yeah, in her class, I remember I used to stay going to the restroom. And I remember we used to write all the time. We had a test. I remember we had a test in her class. And I think I had passed her class. I had passed that test with a 75 or 72. I think it was a 75. I think I had made it 75. It was like in the 70s. And so yeah. I wasn't even so surprised that I had passed that test because as a matter of fact, I really I only passed that test is because my teacher had helped me. Mind you, my first grade teacher, Miss R, she was in she was in my fourth grade class again. So she was helping me with my work in, reading. Now, mind you, she already had told me that she wasn't going to be a teacher anymore. She was going to be helping out students with work and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't know that she was going to be, in my classroom, helping me out and helping others out. I think, oh yeah, that's right. She didn't know nobody else in my classroom but me. Because I had her for first grade. So she didn't know nobody else in my classroom but me. And as a matter of fact, she only knew probably 2 people because I remember my other friend was in my classroom too. So I remember her name was Aaliyah. So she was so adorable. She was so cute. She was like this. She was so adorable, y'all. She was like this. She was kind of short. I had a little short friend at first. I still miss her. I don't know what happened. I don't have her no more. But I miss her. I remember she said she was moving to I think she said she was moving to Detroit. I think Detroit. She said she was moving to Detroit. I think she said she was moving to Detroit or something like that. But I'm not sure. But yeah, I remember I had a little friend, whatever. And my Miss R knew her and me. She only knew her and me. Because mind you, Miss R had me and her in her in her first grade class. So, yeah. And so anyway, so she was helping me with that test, and I feel like the only reason why I had passed that test is because she helped me with the test. You know, she made sure that I had a highlighter. She made sure that I, went back and highlighted my answer and all that kind of stuff. Ugh, still do that to this day. But yeah. So I ended up making a little 70 or whatever on that. And then I think I had passed her class one time. And then I remember I passed her class. Her class, I was always passing, even though I was always in the restroom. But hey, I still passed her class. So, Miss S, I think I remember her name though, because I couldn't remember her name for a sec, but I think I remember her name. So, Miss S, she, so I remember it was so cold in her room that all you could do is go to sleep. So she would always tell me to wake up and do my work. And I remember in math class, in 4th grade, we had math books that we'd have to go to in our little math books, turn our little pages or whatever, and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, I remember that we had so much papers to turn to. We had 4 different math book pages to turn to. 1 minute we'll be on this page, we get done with that page, we'll turn into another page in the book. Just so much. Then y'all, mind you, I remember in her class, I remember y'all. In her class, it was terrible in her class. Y'all, I think I got one thing right and everything else wrong. I think I didn't do too well in her class. I think she failed me. On my report card, I think she failed me, literally. I think she did fail me in math class in 4th grade in elementary. Yes, I think she did. I have no clue why. And she can't blame me. She could blame it on herself because her room was too cold. All I could do was go to sleep. It was freezing. It was freezing. You know how an ice box is? She's in those T buildings. Y'all know those T buildings have those little air conditions, and it'd be so cold. Literally, it'd be so cold. All I could do is sleep. All I can do was sleep with my hands like this, laying on the desk, sleep. It was cold. I didn't even have no jacket, no sweater. Everybody else knew to bring a sweater, but me. It was so cold in there, y'all. All I could do was sleep. And so, I'm doing a video. Get out.
You shut up.
Y'all, hold on. So sorry, my brother just interrupted what I was saying, but anyways, it was so cold in that class. Whew. If y'all knew the pressure, the pain that I was going through back in elementary, 4th grade, in math class, you are probably, I don't know. I ain't sure. Everybody different. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah. So then, that's what I remember. In her class, y'all, I remember that math was hard up in her class. I remember she failed me just because she said that I didn't want to do the work. I hate when I can't talk, y'all. I hate when I cannot talk for nothing. She said, I think she did fail me because she was like, you don't want to do the work. You want me to do all your work for you. So she started telling my dad that and my mama that. And I was like, so really? Anyways, we're not going to talk about that class. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about math class in 4th grade because So then I stayed there for the whole entire school year, and at the not the middle, but towards the end of the school year, I had went to a school because we was moving to Katy. So I had moved from A-Leaf to Katy ISD, and so that's when I remember that we had moved to these apartments or whatever. And I had went to that school, and I was new to that school. Mama had signed me up for the school and all that kind of stuff. And I remember I was still in 4th grade. I was in 4th grade at that time. 4th grade. I walked into class. I didn't know nobody. Oh my God. I don't know. Comment down below, please, if y'all hate that experience. Like when you're. That's why I hate going to new schools. I hate being new to class, because this is how I felt. You know, now I'm to the point where, like, if I go to a new school and I have, like, you know, new classmates that I don't know at all, you know, when I get into a classroom and I don't know nobody, it's like, how can I put it? I'm to the point where, like, if I go to a new classroom and I'm in there, I'm just sitting down, people will, like, look at the new person in your classroom and all that kind of stuff, and people will judge. That's why I'm the kind of person that don't want to go to a new school, even when I went to my new school a couple months ago, I was a little nervous because, you know, I was new and people started talking about the new girl, whatever. They was like, who's this? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I hate that. I hate when people started talking about the new person. Like, you know, so people will, like, always judge me and judge who I am. They would say I don't like that new girl. You know what I'm saying? Just so much that they would say, and I'll just be like, what? Like, I don't like that. And I'm just like, I'm the kind of person that just feel like, you know, you should make a person feel welcome. You should make a person feel like, you know, they want to be here. You should, like, you know, want to show them who you are. You know what I'm saying? You should want to show them, like, hey, we the goats. We the, you know, we that. You know, we that. You know what I'm saying? But they was kind of people that was just like, ew, no, you're ugly. You know what I'm saying? Just judge me how I am, how I look, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, That's why now I don't like going to new schools, because people judge me. Literally, people judge me. I don't like that. When people judge me, I don't judge people. People judge me, which is, that's okay. Because I wish nothing for the best for you. I wish that you be successful in life and have a great family and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you win, but you don't want to see me win. But that's okay, though. Because you got people out there that want to see you win, and you got people out there that don't want to see you win. People want to see you down, but I don't be up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, it was a lot of people that always want to see me fall, always, you know, all kind of stuff. So I remember, yes, I had moved in the middle of the end of 4th grade, and I had went to my new class or whatever, and they just started judging me and talking about me, all that kind of stuff. And oh my God, I remember that my little sister, whatever, she was in that class. Oh my God, and I can talk about this because she already knows, and I already told her. But she knew that I did not like her. Oh my God, I used to stand my sis, bro. Literally, like, I used to hate her bad. I was like, this girl is, like, getting on my nerves. I remember she used to act like this girl that's just all that. Like, just all that. Like, baby girl, chill out. What? You know what I'm saying? They just, you know, I hate, and I still kind of hate that to this day. I hate when people just think that, like, they're all that and they can, you know what I'm saying? Like, that, they that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? It's okay for you to be all cute or whatever and call yourself cute and think you cute. But if you're just gonna be that kind of person that just think you all that, and you kind of person that just think that you can beat somebody up with just, you know what I'm saying, that kind of person, then stay away from me. Because I don't like those kind of people. Them kind of people are drama, messy people. Stay over there and I'm gonna stay in my little lane. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah. So she was that kind of person, and I was like, oh no, ma'am, no. Oh, I used to hate coming to class just to see her face because she used to get on my nerves bad. But see, everything happens for a reason. Now she my sis. I love her to death and all that kind of stuff. But see, yeah, I remember I didn't like her in 4th grade. I used to hate her bad in 4th grade. In 5th grade, she got better. She got a lot better, and I started liking her, whatever, and we started talking. Only because of her friend that she had introduced me to her. Like, it was this girl. It was just so much, y'all, but yeah. It's like I'm giving y'all a lifetime story right now. But, yeah, so now all of a sudden we sis or whatever. She my best friend, she my cousin, she my sis, she my everything to me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And 5th grade, she was okay. 6th grade, we went to the exact same school together. Because from the elementary school to middle school, you go to the exact same middle school, right? So, you know what's crazy, y'all? I have her in all my classes, like all of my classes. It didn't matter what school I went to and that she went to, we was always in the same classes. I don't know, but they was always putting us in the exact same classes. Literally, always. 4th grade, 5th grade, I had her in my same class. 6th grade, I had her in my same class. 7th grade, I still had her in my same class. In 8th grade, I had moved to a whole different school. But I'm pretty sure if I was still in her school, I'm pretty sure they'll put us in the exact same class together. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But she my sister now, and I love her and everything like that. But, oh yeah, let me tell y'all, back in 3rd grade. This was back in 3rd grade. This is not now. So, please don't, because, yeah, this is back in 3rd grade. This is not now, okay, period. So, in 3rd grade, I remember I used to be so popular, and we had this little party thing. We had this little gram thing around our elementary school. And so I remember I had so many popular people. I was popular, and so many people loved me. So many people was asking me what to do. I was in everybody's drama. It's crazy. It was just so crazy, y'all. Oh my god. Anyways, so let me stop. Let me stop, because it's fucking 3rd grade, right? It's fucking 3rd grade. So I remember in 3rd grade that we had this little gram thing, whatever, and I was popular, so everybody came to me. And it was this boy or whatever that was like, I knew him and we was talking or whatever, but we wasn't talking about nothing. We was just talking, okay? We were just talking about dumb, stupidity things. Now, I say dumb, stupidity things. So, mind you, he's in my class. And then I have this girl in my class that, you know, I used to like and I used to hang out with. And I remember she just used to love me. She just used to talk to me, love me, and everything else. And then one time she just stopped being my friend, all kind of stuff. I was like, okay. All right. So, anyways, so in 3rd grade, this boy had came up to me, whatever. This boy that I knew in my class, I was walking around. And so he was, you know, walking around with me, telling me that he was, I remember he was like, somebody like you or whatever. And I was like, what? Somebody like me or whatever? What? Hold up. Somebody like me or whatever. Who? So he would not just tell me who at all. So I was like, okay, this is weird right now. This is very weird. This is very weird, and this is very crazy. Who is this person? So he sits here and tell me that somebody likes me, but he won't tell me who the person is. He just like, I can't tell you. What? You can't tell me who? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who is it? So I'll come back to school the next day, y'all, right? He tells me, oh no, I'm sorry, I'll come back to school the next day, right? So mind you, the day that he came and told me somebody liked me, right? I was like, who? He didn't tell me who. He kept walking. He went about his business after he told me that. So I'm guessing he already had told my friend who he liked or whatever. Or who the person liked or whatever. Or something like that. And so I come back to school the next day, y'all. The girl was like, I got something to tell you. She was like, somebody like you. I was like, who? She was like, you know that boy that was telling you that somebody like you? It was him the whole entire time. I was like, oh my God, are you serious right now? Oh my God, I still remember his name too. Oh my God, I remember. So I was like, this is why he was telling me that? Are you serious right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you serious? So he was like, yeah. And so then I went up to him and I was like, so I heard that it was you that liked me or whatever. Trying to play it off like somebody else liked me, but knowing it's you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, so I'm like, okay, so I heard that you liked me or whatever. And he was like, yeah, it was me. I was like, okay. And so, y'all, I remember that we started talking, whatever, and all kind of stuff. And yeah, that's how we gonna get to. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of stuff that more happened, but we're not gonna go more into that. We're gonna go deep into that because that's a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So we started talking, and I remember. Oh my God. You know what's crazy, y'all? I should have known because I remember back in 3rd grade when I was always going to sit on that floor. He was in my class. Mind you, he was in my class. So I would always go sit on the carpet floor. And he would sit like right next to me. All the time, he would sit like right next to me. And I would never know why he would always sit right next to me until then she came and confronted him. And then he came to come tell me, like I went to go confront him. And then he come telling me, yeah. And so I was like, so that's like, so I think that's what I had asked him. So I asked him, I was like, so that's why you be sitting by me on the floor, on the carpet every day? Is that why? Because you liked me the whole entire time? That you couldn't tell me? Like, I hate when they do that. I hate when they try to play it off. Like, stop playing it off and tell the goddamn truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. That's just ugly. That's just so ugly. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. So, yeah. And so, like, he was like, I remember it never felt like I would always go sit on the carpet and he's like right next to me like all the time. It never felt. Even if I sat somewhere else, he would sit like right next to me while the teacher is talking. Oh my God. And then I remember one time my teacher had moved me to sit right next to him. I'm like, these teachers be awkward, man. These teachers be so awkward because they know what be going on. So they weird. So I remember I had to sit like right next to him. And so I sat next to him. I had sat next to him and the girl that had told me, you know, that he liked me or whatever. So I just felt, y'all, it was just, oh my God. But I don't care. Elementary for me was a little bit fun because I was popular at that time. Everybody loved me. Everybody had me in something. Everybody had drama. People want. It was just so much. It's like I was that known girl. I was just like that known person that everybody knew about me, loved me. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, y'all. So that's what had happened back in elementary. It never failed. I stayed getting in trouble through all my grades, except for 1st grade because my teacher loved me in pre-K and kindergarten. But 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, it never failed. I was getting in trouble. I had bad behavior every single day. My parents would always ask me what my behavior chart is. And I was always doing a punishment or they're going to whoop him with the belt. So, Yeah, y'all. But if y'all like this story time, make sure you give this video a fat thumbs up. I'm so sorry for talking so much. But like I said, this is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted to know. So I gave it to y'all. Thank you for requesting this video. Thank you for commenting that you wanted this video. I'm going to be commenting some more videos that y'all might want me to do. And yeah. I might do the dislike and like video tomorrow. So y'all just stay tuned for that. And also I'm going to be telling y'all what time I'm going to be dropping it. So, yeah. But I am Nyla B. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on this video. Make sure you give this video a fat thumbs up. If you would like to know what had happened, you know what I'm saying, comment down below if you want to know what happened. But, yeah. If you give this video 10 likes, I would tell y'all what happened. I would give y'all the story. Okay, I won't sugarcoat nothing. I'll just give y'all the story. But y'all gotta get this video to 10 likes if y'all want to know what had happened with me and that little boy, whatever, back in 3rd grade. So, yeah. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on this video. And I am Nyla B. Until then, I'm going to see y'all on my next video. It shall be more videos coming out. But I love y'all. I got to go. Peace. Love y'all.